Hello and welcome back to the Gaming 5. In this comparison of Gears of War Ultimate Edition and the Gears of War 4 beta, I want to make some immediate notes. First, I am well aware that Gears of War 4 is still at least 6 months out and thus still in development. Thus, it can very well see some visual improvements. However, even if this is playable alpha code being coined as a beta, when a game reaches a publicly consumer playable state, it rarely sees drastic changes or improvements by the time release hits. Second, while I also don't own a 60 frames per second capture device, the frame rate wasn't of concern here as both run at 1080p 60, with Gears of War 4 exhibiting some expectedly unoptimized code causing some stuttering. Now that that's out of the way, I have one simple question. This entire time were you even able to tell which game was which? Gears of War Ultimate Edition is on the right, and the Gears of War 4 beta is on the left. Unreal Engine 4 powers Gears of War 4, while an enhanced Unreal Engine 3 powers Gears of War Ultimate Edition. As you can see in the current state, the Gears of War 4 beta does not exactly show off anything particularly impressive in multiplayer above an enhanced version of a nearly 10-year-old game. While it's obvious Gears of War is still using pre-baked lighting as opposed to Gears of War 4's global illumination, my hope is that the Coalition actually decides that 1080p 60 is coming at too great of a cost to visual fidelity and may opt for either 900p or the more intelligent use of dynamic resolution as found in Halo 5. Whether Unreal Engine 4 can handle dynamic resolution smoothly, or even at all, remains a question, but I cannot deny that the Gears of War 4 beta has not visually impressed me. In terms of gameplay, I have quite a conundrum on my hands. While I appreciate the return to form that Gears of War 4 is exercising with its multiplayer, the fact that it does indeed feel very close to its almost decade-old predecessor has me torn between the feel of nostalgia and also the feel that it's too unmodern for its own good. While Gears of War 4 sees dramatically faster overall matches due to the lower complexity of the beta's maps, as evidenced by this video in which I had to cut out parts of Gears of War, that might be the most modern thing so far. If you're a Gears of War lover, I can see that being a good thing. If you're coming in as fresh meat, I can see that being a bad thing. Naturally, I wouldn't miss Gears of War 4 for the world, and I have a compilation review of all 4 previous Gears of War games coming up on Thursday in preparation for its release coming later this year. That's it for today. Enjoy the rest of the gameplay. See you next time on the Gaming 5.